that are struggling, people that are trying to make it. Today we are joined by a group of vendors who used to be on 6th Street. Now there are times when I would go on 6th Street and I would count 300 persons on one sidewalk, on one block, 300. Another block you'd have 200. Another block 150. I literally sat there on a Friday night and a Saturday night and I counted them. Now in the meantime, you have children and moms with the baby carriages walking on the street on 6th Street because they could not fit on the sidewalk. 3 years ago, we had a tragedy. A baby was shot and killed because of gang violence. The gangs were taking over the sidewalks and wanted to be paid so that vendor could be on that sidewalk. I'm describing for you the millions of dollars that exist in the sub-economy. In the economy that's not being addressed. But whether you document it or not, it doesn't matter. Green is green. People need to live. So the challenge I set before you is, are we ready to understand that culture? Are we ready as a federal government, as a state, as a city, to understand the energy and the dollars that are there? And do we have the right language that has the ability to speak to the senoras I'm going to introduce to you right now, so that they can feel confident that they don't have to pay tribute to that gang member? Otherwise, their children, their son, their daughter is going to be followed by a gang member because they did not pay tribute. And they're still out there selling because they need to feed the children. And that's happening on 6th Street. Now, it took us about 8 months to go through a transition, working with the police, making sure that we could have this transition. So we moved a whole group of people in the hundreds from 6th Street to a small street called Little Street, which is 2 blocks away. The reason we can get that street is we have 3 property owners who agreed. Now, as one of the women spoke to me, we met about a week ago, she was, "Councilman, thank you for your support. Thank you for your work. But you know how I feel? I feel you built us a beautiful train. And that we're all on this train. But there's no track because we're stuck in the mud. People aren't coming to us. We can't get to them. And there is no relationship with the number of people walking on the street. How are we going to survive? I spent all of my Christmas savings, everything I had for my kids for Christmas. We did not have Christmas because we need to survive this. And we want to work with you, Councilman. We want to work with the LAPD. We don't want the gangs to get the best of us. We want something for our children. The Business Resource Center needs to understand that challenge. And I challenge you. I have 15 months left, yes. But I have a team of people that will be here that I've been working with for almost 20 years. My turnover in my office has been amazing. It's just, I've been very, very lucky with a strong staff. Silvia Beltran, who sits here, has been going through this process. And it's painful. So I want to thank all of you. The federal government, please, can you just stand and give us